I'm muted. If I okay. Okay, can y'all hear me now? It's still saying it's muted. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, can y'all hear me now? It's still saying it's muted. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, y'all can hear me. Yay! How's everyone doing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. Yes, we can hear you. Yay! So for some reason, when I use the mic on this side, it's got the Triniculic Designs under it. It does that whole echoing thing that just rings in your ear. So then when I use the one to the left that's showing my project, it's working fine. So, oh no, Miss Terry. Miss Terry says, "Hey Trina, would love to watch, but having a hurricane right now. Pray for us." Definitely. So y'all, please send up some prayers for Miss Terry. Lord have mercy. Please be safe. Be safe, girlfriend. Did y'all see how I just pulled up Miss Terry's picture and Miss Debbie's comment here? This will allow me to see your picture here, and it will allow me to see your comments. If you go into the link in the description of this page, you will click that little link or description in this live. Click that link and give Streamline permission, and I will be able to pull your comments up and show your name on there. So Miss Susan says perfect now. Miss Cheryl says yes, that's better. I feel so professional. So Miss Tammy says praying for you all and all that's in its path. Yes, Lord have mercy. All right, so we got off on a rough little start here, but we are moving on, and everything's looking good. It's looking smooth. I actually should be live here, and I should be live in 2 other groups as well. So y'all give me just a second. I got to play around with this. I'm trying to see if I'm doing this correct. Let me see if I'm live. I'm live in Triniculic Designs, and I should be live also in my Inside Scoop group, and I should be live in my door hanger headquarters group. So I just want to make sure y'all hold tight, because we're about to do something really, really cute. I'm live in the Inside Scoop too. And let's see if I'm live in the Triniculic Designs door hanger headquarters. And I am. I get to live stream to 3 different pages, y'all. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, so we're going to get started. So you'll remember the picture frame or the frame sign that we did yesterday. I showed you how to distress this and give it that really rustic distress kind of look. Miss Teresa Wayman, she says that she will be praying for everyone in the path of the hurricane. Miss Betty says, hello from Allen, Texas. Hello, hello. So if you do not click the little blue link in this live description and give Streamline permission, this is the way I see you on my end. It just says Facebook user and you don't have a profile picture. But I like what you said. You said I look professional. But if you want to look like this, you do have to give Streamline permission. When you give Streamline permission, y'all, you're not agreeing to pay for anything. So don't be scared to do that. I wonder, I don't think I can get any closer. But, so let's go ahead and get started so we don't be on here forever and a day. So what I'm going to do, here's my little template. And we were trying to get things set up, y'all, so y'all could just comment the word link. And I was going to give y'all this block poster template for this small stack pumpkin tracer. So y'all could do a little sign if you wanted to. But for some reason, ManyChat's not being nice to me today. So we're just going to roll with it. Did you get the oh, Natalie. No, and I got my tape measure. I went and got my tape measure and didn't get the measurements. So the measurements for the sign, this is 13 inches by, I can't read that. It's not quite 9 inches. So I'll take a picture of it and I'll let you know, Natalie. But it's like 13 by 8 3/4 or whatever it is. I don't know the things on the tape measure. Miss Teresa says, I love the new setup for this. Yay! Miss Penny, I don't know how to give permission. I'm guessing you just go out. And when you go out, you should see like my live. And up under it says, who's ready to finish the sign and talk about my inside scoop. Enrollment is now. Underneath that, you have a no, that's not right. That is the link to. So I'm not sure, Miss. Let me see. That's Pt2 Designs. Let's see if that's on one of my other groups. Let's try. Okay, so like if you go to the Pt2 Designs door hanger headquarters, it has my link. Then it says I'm going live using StreamYard. Before leaving a comment, please grant Streamline permission to see your name at, and then it'll have a little link right there that says StreamYard.com/Facebook. Look at there, Miss Betty. Look, Miss Betty. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. Miss Penny, don't you worry about that. Miss Tammy, how do I split the screen? I'm using 2 different devices. I have my computer going and I have my phone going. 13 by 9 works for me. I'm not great at reading either. Yeah, me neither. Me either. You should be let me see if I go to. See more. I'm trying to figure it out for you, Miss Penny, but it's not showing on this end. Let me see if I go to my actual page. So Miss Penny Christine posted in the comments right here a link that you can do to allow Streamline to use it. So hey, Miss Allison from Virginia. Yes, it's not showing on there. But let's go ahead and let's get the fun started. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to use graphite paper. If you've never used graphite paper, y'all, graphite paper is amazing to trace your design and get all of your inside designs onto your project. When you're using graphite paper, you will notice that one. Oh, Miss Penny, you got it. Look at there. Look. Ooh, okay, it's Penny, your little problem child. Well, you could be my little problem child. That's fine, Miss Penny. I love you to death, girl. Look, you got it. I'm so proud of you. So graphite paper, y'all, it has a shiny side, then it has like a matte, dull looking side. So I'm gonna have to watch my face expressions though, y'all, when I'm painting. So with this, you want to make sure that you're putting your shiny side down onto the top of the surface that you're going to be like actually painting on. So I'm going to stick that graphite paper inside of my wood here. You have no idea. Miss Teresa, I like being able to see you and what you are doing. I'm weird like that. All right. I read your lips as you talk. Okay. All right. So I'm just kind of setting my template inside of my little picture frame, and now I'm going to trace it. Hey, Tammy from Louisiana, how are you? So I'm just going to grab me a pencil, and I'm going to start tracing my design onto my wood. Hey, y'all, if y'all don't mind, hit that little button down below and sprinkle the love for me across Facebook. I would really appreciate that. That would be amazing. So now I'm just tracing my outside lines and my inside lines to transfer this pumpkin design onto my wood. So then I can kind of like paint by numbers, y'all. This is one of the process that we do inside of my scoop when we got those designs that we don't really like to hand draw. This makes it so much easier, y'all, if you're not real artsy and you're just not good at just drawing. There are some things that I can't draw for the life of me. If it wasn't for graphite paper and a template, dear Lord. So did we decide on a color, y'all? Yesterday, y'all were helping me kind of decide on what color to use. I know I was like, I wanted mustard. We're going to just pull it up, y'all, and look at there. There is the, oh, I was about to lift it up and show y'all. I'm not used to this. There's our design of our stacked pumpkins inside of our picture frame. So will we be able to get the templates for this one? I love that one. Miss Penny, I was going to offer the template, or not the actual template, but the PDF, which is just the blog poster PDF for this one in particular, for this size here. So not the image of it, so you wouldn't be able to resize it. But the template is available on my website at trinaculipdesigns.com if you want to do it to be able to like do a door hanger. Thank you, Miss Betty. I appreciate that. Can I see you? Let me see, Miss Betty. I'm pretty sure I can. Yay! I can see you. I sure can. Y'all, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm sorry I'm being so giddy over this, but this is like really, really cool. Let me get that off. There we go. Really, really cool. All right. And I think everything's good. Everything looks clear on my end. So that's always a plus after that video we did yesterday. That sucker was blurry as I don't know what. Oh, thank you, Natalie, for taking me surfing. It is so cool. Thank you, Miss Pamela. All right, so we said there was mustard, there was navy, and then like orange. So let's see what color, y'all. Y'all even get to see me sip on my drink every time I turn around. Let's see. Oh, Miss Betty, you're so sweet. Darn it, I left my blow dryer downstairs too. So let's see about some navy. We'll get some navy. Y'all, how about if we do, because I'm going to use this in my house, and I don't really do navy. Navy would be really, really cute, y'all. It would be really pretty. But I don't do navy in my house, so how about if I use like this sea breeze and then use navy to kind of like blend and do an outline of it? I wanted kind of a mustard, but let's just do navy, orange, and then like a creamy white color. So let me grab my like spice pumpkin. and my regular pumpkin orange. Teal. Yeah, I could do teal. So instead of navy, let's grab this Laguna. We'll do those two colors. I did want to do navy, y'all, because navy really is pretty. So let's see, we got our orange. We're going to need our white. Of course, it's like we always need some white. Hey, Miss Robin. Hey, Miss Diane. Teal, orange, and black. Ooh. Hey, Miss Sheila. So we can do this with white, this, and then we need the like an antique white, and let's do the light mocha. So we'll do these. We'll do these, y'all. So how about this? That way, teal, orange, and black. Oh, I read that one. That way, it will match my home decor. So these three colors. We'll go with it. I'm gonna go with it, y'all. I'm gonna do my big pumpkin. I'm gonna do my big pumpkin orange. So hey ladies, let's start off with just the pumpkin orange. The only thing is I probably need to erase my graphite paper off a little bit because this orange is kind of light. That's the one thing I don't really like about graphite paper is it will sometimes bleed through your paint. So I'm going to kind of go over that and kind of erase it. You can. I use these regular little like the Pearl old timey little erasers. They are like the best, y'all. And they will erase that graphite paper, that ink off, y'all. You don't have to worry about it like being stuck on there. But you can erase it off with these erasers. So I'm just kind of erasing it so it don't be quite as dark. Just in case my orange does not cover it. Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey, Anna. Hey, Miss Mary. Yeah, how do you do that? How do I do what? Like, get the graphite paper off? I mean, the graphite ink? These little pearl erasers will be your best friend. They will be your best friend. And you do have to put some pressure on it. Oop, I about erased all that one off. And just in case my white don't cover too good there. Oh, I hear some little killings coming in. Let's try it now.
It's not good.
Okay.
Memory card and
the memory card is full. Y'all got to delete some of y'all's pictures or videos that y'all just did.
how do we delete the video?
I'll have to show you that in a little while. I'm live now, okay?
No, that.
Oh, you got to go to review. Do not delete none of my baby pictures. Y'all give me a second. He's wanting to delete some of these pictures. Hey, John. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
This is Eli, if you're new to my page. This
Yeah.
is my youngest child. He's 8 years old. I still want to say he's 7. He just turned 8 in April. So what you do is you just go there and you just hit delete, that top button. Then you have to go to video and hit OK. And it deletes it. Video, OK. And that's how you do it. Video.
Okay.
But do not delete none of my pictures. All right, go in there while I'm doing this. All right, so y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to damp my paintbrush a little bit. I'm not going to leave it like dripping wet. I'm just going to get it damp some. And I'm going to grab up Hello from North Carolina. Sorry, I don't see your name. So we're going to pick up this. This is the Apple Barrel pumpkin orange. And we're just going to start dead right in the middle of our pumpkin here. And I do want you to remember that this is going to be distressed. I want this to look old and rugged and just like it's 100 years old. So I'm even okay if some of my white comes back through. I'm totally fine with that. All right, so we're going to grab up this the spice pumpkin, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some shading inside of this pumpkin. And what I'm going to do is just while my first coat here is still wet, I'm going to get the very edge of my paintbrush and dip in that spice pumpkin, and then just kind of like go around the edge here to kind of give it a little bit of a shading. And when I'm doing that, I'm realizing that that spice pumpkin is not quite dark enough. So now what I need to do is try to come up with a different color that's a little bit darker. Okay? So let's see, we can add a little bit of flamenco red, and let's see if that does some highlights. Or we could even use a little bit of brown, which will probably be really good because it's going to be a distressed pumpkin. My red has a lump in it. So I'm just getting a tiny bit on the corner of my paintbrush, and now I'm going to go down my edge with that flamenco red. And you're just going to kind of like blend that in. I'm just coming like on the edge, on the outside, and we're just kind of like blending this in. And it's just going to kind of like make it the shape of this pumpkin, these sections kind of like be separated. And then if you think that's still a little too dark, you can go back with your original color, either that spice pumpkin, and kind of just go over it a little bit and blend that in some more. And we're going to just kind of start working our way through the center of this pumpkin. We're going to blend that red in there a little bit more. Then if we want our center of our pumpkin to kind of pop a little bit more, what we're going to do, y'all, is we're going to grab our white. I don't know who you are because it's not showing me your name, but it says, join the scoop. It's so much fun. Creative, artsy women from all over the country. You are amazing. So thank you so much. If you would like me to be able to pull your name up and show your profile picture and stuff, just like I'm doing right now, you have to click the link in the description to allow StreamYard to actually use your profile, your Facebook, and then I will be able to pull your name up and stuff with your comment. Y'all, this is so super cool. So super cool. And my internet seems like it's like better than ever. All right, so I've got some white now, y'all, and I'm going to come in here with just a touch of white. Just a touch of white. You're going to add this little by little. And we're going to go straight in the middle of our pumpkin here and just start blending it out in the center of our pumpkin here. Just in the middle. Just to give this pumpkin a little bit more definition and make that center look a little bit lighter than the rest of the pumpkin. And I'm adding it little by little. Don't go full force and add a whole chunk of white in that center because you don't want to do that. We're going to grab back some of that pumpkin, that spice pumpkin, and just kind of start blending it. And you're just going to work it, y'all. You're going to work it. Just like that. So y'all see how that little bit of white just made it pop a little bit in that center? Natalie says, comments have stopped for me, not seeing any new ones for a while. I'm still seeing them, so I don't know. Miss Tammy says, I absolutely love this sign and stacked pumpkin design. Yes, Tammy, and this is so fun to cut. So we're going to grab our pumpkin orange, which is the original color that we started with, and we're going to work on our next section. And we're just going to repeat that process that we just did for each one of these sections of the pumpkin. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Miss Pam. Miss Laura says, still can't find the link to give permission. Look everywhere, but that's okay. I'm so sorry. So now we're just coming here. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're being careful, and you're going to go right on the edge of that line there where your next section, your middle section was, and you're just going to butt up beside it. You're not going to go on top of it. You're just going to butt up beside it. Which just means just kind of slow down a little bit and just butt those two colors up. So just like that. Am I making all kinds of face expressions out, y'all? Okay, so now what we're going to do, Miss Betty, I've made this frame. Me and my ladies inside of my scoop made this frame yesterday for a bonus for the month of August. So I did a tutorial with them yesterday inside the scoop where we cut this out and we made this. All right, so now we're going to grab up our flamenco red, and we're just going to do the outside of this section here. We're not going to come over here and do this. We're just going to do the outside layer with the flamenco red. And remember, anytime you're working with shading and blending, you want to work while it's still wet. You want to make sure that your paint is still wet, and that just makes it a whole lot smoother to work with when you're trying to blend those colors in. And you're just going to put a tiny, tiny bit onto your paintbrush. So just like that. You want to add a little bit more red, make it a little bit darker. You're just going to go back and you're going to go over that same line and keep on blending it in. Just like that. I think I still want it to be a little bit more darker down here at the bottom. I'm shaking, y'all. Do y'all see my hand shaking? So just like that. Miss Betty says, be safe, Terry. All right, now we're going to grab our pumpkin orange and we're going to start blending that flamenco red kind of with our orange. So we're just going to kind of like butt it together too. We're going to start blending it in. Then we're going to grab a little bit of that white. We're going to just kind of go in the middle and start adding a little bit of white just to give that section a little bit more of a lighter shade there in the center. Remember, little by little, don't go full force with your white. And I kind of like it when it's not completely blended in. So I'm going to come back to this one and kind of add it and not blend it quite as much. So it still kind of like pop out a little bit. I like that. Just adds a little bit more to it, I think. Huh? All right, so now we're going to move on to our next section. We're going to start off with that pumpkin orange, and we're going to butt these colors together. Again, you don't want to go on top of it because that's going to make it, I was about to say, am I still in the frame? If you go on top of it, then it's going to take the whole effect of that blending with that red away from you. And just take your time doing it. Kind of got a lot right there. All right. Yes, there was a link shared in the comments. Miss Betty says that's how she joined. I thought I had picked up an angle brush, y'all. An angle brush would be a lot easier to control with this design. But this is a flat tip brush, so I'm kind of having to just make it work like an angle brush. Alright, so there's our next section. And we're going to go ahead and pick up some of that flamenco red. This is so cool. This is so cool. And we're going to start blending it in on the edge. So I'm good with that. I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit. I'm so shaken, Lord knows. Add a little bit more red to that, and then we're just going to blend it in, just like that. I don't know why I'm shaking so much. We're going to grab our other orange and then kind of blend that red in a little bit more. Just like that. You'll see how that's coming. All right, now I'm going to grab up a little bit of white and kind of just blend it in the middle. I'm going to grab up some more white, kind of blend it. I may even grab up some brown. You know what I do? I'm going to add a little bit of brown, y'all. Maybe I need to do that last so that it won't mix into it all together. All right, so now let's start with this side. We're going to butt our orange up with our red there. We're not going to get too close to it. We're just going to, or we're not going to overlap it. We're going to get as close as we can to it without overlapping our orange onto it. Oops, wrong orange, Trina. Okay, now we're going to grab our red. I might have to flip this around, y'all. Hey, Brandy. And we're going to go here. I'm going to get a little bit more red. I'm always having to move my stuff around so I can just get a better angle at what I'm doing. That kind of blending in really good, y'all. All right. We're going to get, I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to add any more. We're going to get that other orange and just do a little bit of blending there. We're going to grab up some of our white and do the blending in the middle. Ooh, got a whole bunch of white that time. Just to kind of make it pop a little bit. Now we're going to start with our other section. Let me get some of that white off. Hey, Miss Linda. All right. So let's talk about my inside scoop, especially if you're new to my page. Y'all let me know if this is your first time viewing. If you're new to here, I have a monthly subscription group, and it's where I teach other creative ladies how to cut and paint and sell their own wooden door hangers. We do different stuff like this in there each month, What you get is 2 different designs each month. You get 2 different designs, and then I will show you how to paint those 2 designs. There's like tons and tons and tons of cutting tutorials in there that you can watch to learn how to use a jigsaw. Um, we're practicing like hand lettering all the time in there. It's a super fun group. We have Zoom calls to where we come on the screen together, where I let my ladies like ask all of their crafting questions or their business questions. We have accountability groups, which is where if you're inside the scoop, if you want to, you could be part of an accountability group with my ladies that's in there, and that's where like they meet up. Lately, they've been meeting up like once a week, and where they kind of set goals for what they need to do for their business to help their business grow and to keep each other just kind of hold each other accountable. During their process, sorry, I can't do 2 things at once. Trying to paint and talk. I don't know why that's such a problem for me, but it is, obviously. I kind of went way over there. There's a clunk of paint right there. But it's an amazing group. If you are a beginner, then I would love to have you in there. If you are someone that's been painting for years and years and years, you are still welcome inside the scoop, because like with me, y'all, I've been painting for a couple of years and been doing door hangers and stuff for 7 years. Huh? Yeah. And I learned so much. I learned from my ladies inside of my group. We can never know everything. And one of the best things about being part of my group is the actual community in there. The friendship that you're going to create with the ladies that's in that group is just, it's better than anything. So what you get for each month is you get 2 door hanger templates each month. Eli, don't do that, baby. You will get 2 tutorials, painting tutorials on me showing you how to paint those designs. And if I don't do it, then I also have guests that come in sometimes and they paint with us and they show us how to paint a design. I'm going to rust this up a little bit. Y'all, I'm going to take some of this brown, which is the dark chocolate. Don't mess it up. And I'm just going to kind of bring some brown in here in certain spots, especially down here at the bottom. And make it look like it's just an old. I like that. But it's such a fun group. Eli, baby, please stop with the noise.
What's this?
It's just a little slapping thing, baby.
I know what it is. You have a pea in Mama's golden shirt.
All right, y'all see how that brown's kind of making it pop out? I promise you, it's a group like no other. Each month we do a template. Each month we do a craft, which I think I've already talked about that a little bit. And we just have so much fun in that group. It is amazing at the stuff that like you can do together in a group, and just the support that everybody gives each other. So like I said, it doesn't matter what level you're at with your painting. We would love to have you in there, rather, like I said, if you're a professional, you've been painting for years and years and years. Because one thing's for sure, we will always be willing to learn something. So you might could bring something to the group as well, and don't even know it yet. So I'm just adding some brown just to kind of rough my pumpkin up a little bit. You know what would be really neat? To use a palette knife. I think I'm going to put a little bit of brown, like in my, and then maybe like up over here. I'm shaking. Y'all see me shaking? Lord have mercy. Kind of up under here as a shadow. So kind of like a little shadow there. Kind of like that. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Let's see. Natalie says, I've been painting for 25 years and I'm still learning something new each month. Trina has created a wonderful space for us to learn and grow our skills and business knowledge. The friendships I've gained can't be beat. We love you, fearless leader. Oh, Natalie, you're amazing. I love you too, girlfriend. A lot. A lot. Y'all mean so much to me. Like, I never in my lifetime thought that creating a group would do so much for me, but it has, like, I love it. Y'all, the view and everything still looks so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so our next color, we're going to do our blue. So we're going to start off with a sea breeze. All right, we're going to move on. What do y'all think about that color? The orange. What do y'all think about the rustic kind of, I'm going to lift it up, y'all, and kind of look at it. I like it. Okay, so we're going to start with our blue. And we're going to come in here and we're just going to go ahead and start putting our blue right there. Again, we're going to, just like we did with this one, we're going to start with one section at a time and move from one section to the next. I do have to move this around like crazy, y'all. Is everything good on y'all's end? Everything looks good on my iPad. So I'm impressed with this. So impressed with, because y'all know my connection anyway. That's what was scaring me with using two different devices, is my connection wasn't going to be good enough. But it is looking good on my side. So Miss Tammy says, I just started painting this year after watching Paint Only Live. I joined the Inside Scoop a few months ago, and now I have a business. You sure do, girl. The painting and business tips have helped me more than I can tell you. Trina and the ladies are absolutely amazing. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Clint. Thank you. Clarity is awesome compared to normal. Is it? Really? Okay, we might be on to something here, girl. All right, so we're going to take this Laguna. I'm amazed. I am really surprised that it is this clear, y'all. Where's everybody at? I've got 28 people on here, which I'm thankful and grateful for every single one of y'all. But most of the time I have more than that. I don't know where everybody's at. All right, we're going to take that Laguna and we're going to do the outline just like we did with the red on that pumpkin, on the first pumpkin. We're just going to take that darker color and just do an outline while it's still wet. This is like the easiest ever shading, y'all. Yeah, I am so surprised at the just the way it is. Not been blurry or glinched once. Oh, that is amazing. That is super amazing. All right. So we're just adding a little bit of the blue right here. I'm at the darker Laguna. I'm going to grab a little bit more of that Laguna and kind of add it a little bit more on the inside. Since there's not a whole lot of difference in those two color shades, or it's not like really stepping out to me. So I'm going to just add a little bit and kind of blend it in there. Like that. Then I'm going to grab up my white, and I'm going to start blending in that white in the center. And kind of just moving it outwards towards my design. Just like this. And kind of just keep on blending that in. All right, we're going to move on to our next section. We're going to butt this up with that. Going to make sure we don't overlap it. Just like that. This is actually an angle brush, y'all, so this is making it a whole lot easier for me to move through these little sections. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Miss Faye. Hey, Miss Tammy. And Carol and Audrey. How are you ladies doing today? Okay, we're going to come here. And now we're going to come in with our darker blue, and we're going to add some blending. On the outside there. Hey, Christina. Okay, let's add some more. I think I need to add just a little bit more. This color might not be quite as dark as I needed it to be. I probably needed a little bit of a darker shade to do with this. But we're going to make this work. We're going to make it work, and it's going to be all right. All right, we're going to start pulling that kind of darker shade from the bottom to the top, or to the front. We're going to grab up a little bit of white, kind of start from that center, kind of go for it here. So just like that. We're going to move on to the next section. All right. Now we're going to butt these together. Just like that. And we're going to add we're going to get some of that paint off. That might be one reason, is I got too much of the lighter color on my brush. So I'm going to grab a darker color, and we're going to start, and we're going to go on the outside of this one. Just like that, we're going to pick up a little bit of white, kind of go just in the center. Kind of almost like we're bouncing it a little bit, y'all. Kind of like that. Okay? Now we're going to go and we're going to start on the next sections. So we're going to come here, get some of that off. We're gonna flip it around. Sorry about all the flipping, y'all. I just have to move it around so I can kind of get to it a little bit easier. And we're gonna butt this one up with this section. And just try not to overlap it. There we go. Okay. We're going to get some of that off. No, Miss Mary, I did not do this freehand. I did use a template and traced it into my picture frame here. But I did teach my ladies inside the scoop how to build this frame. That was our bonus tutorial this month. We have a really, really cute craft that we're going to be doing for September, y'all. Oh my goodness, it is super adorable. And actually, one of our own members of the Inside Scoop is going to be coming in and teaching us how to do it. So I'm super excited about that. Whew, I was going crazy with the white just then, y'all. I need to add a little bit more of that darker color, like towards the bottom here. Let me get a little bit of white. They're kind of like little scarecrow sitters. Y'all, it's super cute. It's going to be super cute. Totally impressed by the side-by-side video. Videoing, is that a word? It's a word in my book. Hey, Regina. It is a word. Hey, check this out, Miss Merritt. Watch this. This is really cool. I pulled you up in your comment. Isn't that so cool, y'all? That is so stinking cool. This will make you come live more often. All right, so now we're moving on to the next section. It is so cool. I almost wish this was a little bit lighter of a color. All right, now we're going to grab a darker blue. Y'all see how easy this shading technique is? This is awesome. I know. I think so too. I was so glad. I was so nervous because my internet connection sucks anyway. So I was like, you know what? It's going to be pulling two different things, two different devices, and it's probably going to be like a nightmare. And the picture is actually better than it normally is. So I was like, I'm super impressed. Super impressed. We're going to add some white there. This blue, this looks way on bluer in the camera though than what it really is. This is like it's like a teal mint color, if that's even a color. But it's not as blue as it's showing in that camera. Broadcast interrupted. It's back again. I better quit talking too much, y'all. All right, we're going to grab up that brown, and we're going to do a little bit of the brown. I might be bragging on it a little too much. So we're just adding a little bit of brown to this, just to kind of distress it up a little bit. So it's good now, right? Please tell me it's good now. adding a little bit of brown. I got a little too much brown, like up here. Let me see if I can kind of do that to make it look like it's supposed to be there. By adding a little bit more brown in some areas that I didn't really intend to, but it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Okay? It's all good. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the top one, and y'all, this is gonna be our last pumpkin to do. And we're gonna start off with this antique white. I think I got an antique white that is already open. Yep, I thought we did. Gonna give it a good little shake. Okay, so we're gonna start off with antique white, and then of course we're gonna do some shading with this light mocha. Don't take much paint at all, y'all. And this is a little tiny pumpkin here. This is that little itty bitty pumpkin. Alright, we're gonna grab that light mocha. You could double load your brush too and do this and then make it a whole lot faster if you're comfortable with double loading. I still got some blue in my paintbrush. Okay. And we're going to grab some white too, and we're going to put some white kind of in the middle, in the center, and start blending those in. But you don't want that to be too noticeable. You want it all to kind of like go together. You don't want it to look like you actually sat there and put a darker color. Oh, am I still good? I just seen a little, the wheel, the death wheel. Remember to butt this up. Now we're going to grab the darker color. And blend that in right there. A little bit more darker right here. A little bit more darker there. And then we're going to get our original color, kind of blend that in a little bit. And then we're going to pick up some white. Kind of blend it in here. Just like that. Alright, we're going to this section. Pick it up, flip it around. Love this paint. Thank you, Miss Glenda. Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Darlene. Miss Sherry. How are you ladies doing? I really, really do want to do some palette knife painting on this. If I did some palette knife painting on this, what do y'all think it should be? Should I do some brown? Or use like the colors that I've used in the actual pumpkins? And the reason I want to do palette knife is to give it some texture, y'all. I want some texture. I think that would be really, really pretty to have some texture going on. Thank you, Miss Glenda, for sprinkling. So what do y'all think? Should I do some black? I might do some black. We're going to grab up some white and kind of go in the center. Hey, Miss Patricia. And now we're going to come and roll. Kind of flip it around. Sorry that I'm having to flip it and flip it and flip it. But it just makes it a whole lot easier for me to paint it when I'm at a good angle. And we're going to flip it back around. So I can add the blending here. Just like that. And the top's going to come up right over. Here we go. Now we're going to grab up some of that white and just blend it in the center. There we go. So there's that one. Now we're going to add a little bit of brown. Thank you, Miss Regina. So what do y'all think? Should I speckle it some, like with some brown or black? Like using a palette knife on this. Should I use a palette knife and sprinkle it, kind of like speck it up? I'm going very lightly because these pumpkins right here is like really, really little, y'all. And putting some distressing with that brown. It's kind of like very contagious, or not contagious. What's that word called? Woo, see what I mean? All right, now we're just going to do a brown little stem here. Y'all, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my stem, kind of like, I might do it like that. Thank you, Miss Patricia. Love those colors. Did you draw it for me? Oh, I done read that one. Just going to take some of that, kind of just make it. Just put a little bit of depth through there. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. Okay. Ta-da! How cute is that, y'all? Let me close my blind here because it's got that light glaring down now. There, that's better. With the sun shining through. I'm going to get my palette knife. This is going to be a little palette knife. And I think I'm going to think I'm going to add a little bit of brown, y'all. So I'm going to get my Liquitex. This is the gel medium. And I'm even going to rust this up a little bit more, y'all, just because it's so fun. So stinking fun. So, let's see. Let's get a little bit of brown. We're going to put a little bit of brown in there, and then we're going to mix this up. Acrylic paint is really, really thin, and this makes it thicker, especially like if you're going to be doing using a palette knife. It just helps it. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm just going to add texture to this with all of my colors. That's what I'm going to do. Just because we're going to have a little bit of fun here. I always get like way too much of this stuff. So let's add a little bit of our pumpkin orange. We're going to mix that. Hey, Miss Terry. So we're just mixing it with that gel medium just to make our paint thicker, because I want some texture. All right. Now, y'all, this will be totally cute, just fine the way it is. But I just want to try it, y'all. I want to try it. Oh, and I need some of the lighter. Let me go ahead and just dip this out. There we go. All right. So let's add some of our blue. And then we're going to add some of our antique white. And now we're just going to mix those colors up. Do y'all have any questions about the Inside Scoop? And if you have not joined and there's a reason why, I just asked some of my other ladies in one of my other groups, what's holding you back? What has got you to where you're not at the point to where you want to hit that subscribe button? What's holding you back? I want to know. Is it fear? Is it thinking that maybe you're not quite good enough? Or is it you think that, oh, I know how to paint. What's holding you back? Hey, Miss Sharon. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to start with my color here, and I'm just going to come and put texture on this. Just kind of going in the center of my sections here. To give it a little bit of oomph, make it pop. Oh, I put way too much right there. Let me get it off. There we go. All right, so there's that one. Fear. Okay, what are you scared of? What is it that's got you? What's that fear? Is it fear that that you're not quite ready, or what? Because one thing about my Inside Scoop is we go like at different levels. You don't have to be someone that's painted before. This could be your first time ever like really being in a Facebook group. But we have ladies in there that will is always so willing just to help you out and kind of guide you. Uh, and y'all, I show you step by step. And when I sit there and I do a tutorial, I try my best to explain it to where you, like anybody, could really understand it and know exactly what I'm doing. Let's see. Miss Patricia says, Trina, I joined the group. Is everything still going to be on recite, or do I need to change something? Uh, no, you should be good to go. Once I will add everybody inside the group, um, the new members on the first. You have tried before, but you felt like you just didn't do justice to the craft. Oh, Miss Merritt, I bet you we are always our worst critic. If I misunderstood your question, Patricia, just message me. Because sometimes I'm a little bit dense too, y'all. Or not too, like I'm trying to say y'all dense. Sometimes I just don't quite understand. So if I didn't answer your question, just message me and I'll try my best to kind of get answer you the correct way. So what do y'all think about the texture with this? Or are y'all thinking, oh Lord, she's done messed it up? But y'all look at that. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna get closer, maybe don't mess my camera up. But look at that. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so now we're gonna come and we're gonna add the brown. Now I'm gonna be very, very little with this. Let me go ahead and add some to my stem up here. We're adding just a little bit of brown. You love it, yay! We're just adding a little bit of brown, y'all, to go with the rustiness of it. And I'm putting it on here pretty thick because I like that texture look. I like it to look all textured. I'm going to put one like right there. Like one right there. Alright, so we're going to come down here. We're going to do our orange. And then we will be done with this cute little pumpkin. And maybe one like right there, make it kind of a big chunky brown. I'm going to put some right here. And then we're going to bring it up like right there. Okay. Miss Regina says, I think I like that even better because I like the texture look myself. I do too. I love adding texture, y'all. There's just something about it. Okay. So, I think that's good because when it's sitting up like this, I'm going to lift it up, y'all, so y'all can like really see the texture. Wait a minute, let me get it straight. Of how the pumpkins are. Y'all see the texture in that? I love it. You see it? I love that. Now, let's see. What if we add juice? What would really be pretty too is if we like wrap juice around. Let me see. I don't know. Let me tie a bow. I don't think I'm going to like this jute. I don't know. I might like it on the bottom, but I don't like it on the top. I don't know. I think we're done with it. I think we're done. Well, thank y'all so much. And y'all, thank y'all for joining me. Let's just see. I appreciate y'all coming in and just having some fun with me. What if we like bring it? I don't know. What if we, y'all, I want to do something else. I want to do something else. I just don't know what. What if we like just take it on the top part instead of like going where sometimes less is more. Maybe I need to just stop. So what if we just did it like that and then I did a bow here? I don't want to do my bow on my left side, but my right side. I'm going to do a bow here. Or maybe we need to do a bow in the center. So let's see about a bow in the center. Ooh, my paint's not dry yet and it's dripping on my paint. I kind of like it in the center. See? Oh, well. And I probably like trim that off a little bit more. But have it like that, like this would be hanging down. Let me see. Y'all can see it this way. So y'all see it with the bow? The jute bow? That's pretty cute. On the top there. So it'd be like leaning up like this on like my mantle. That is so cute. Well, ladies, that's it. I appreciate y'all hopping on here with me and sticking with me. If y'all have any questions about the inside scoop, y'all don't hesitate and let me know. I would absolutely love to have you to join. If you would like to join, there is a link in the description of this live video that you can click. It's $37 a month, and if you want to sign up for the yearly the yearly membership, going out now to cut. Yay, Natalie! For the yearly membership, then that's $370, and by doing it that way, you will get 2 months free. Let's see. Miss Kim says, I love it. You all see how excited and passionate Trina is about her work that carries over into the Inside Scoop tenfold. She is always thinking outside the box and introducing us to new techniques and challenges. I love our monthly crafts. We have a ton of fun. Thank you so much, Kim, and I'm so glad to hear that y'all have fun and y'all really like my thinking outside the box sometimes, because sometimes it's a little bit far-fetched, but I appreciate y'all so much. Miss Merritt says, you are so fantastic. That's my problem. I can't stop. Yeah, well, you have to know that you are good enough, Miss Merritt, because you are, and I know within my little knower here that you are good enough. So I would love to have you, and love for me and my ladies to get a hold of you and help you with becoming a confident painter and crafter. So join our group. Let us help you. Thank you, Miss Kim. Miss Kim says, I love it. All right, ladies. So join the scoop. I would love to have you. My ladies would welcome you with open arms. I'm excited to have the new ones that's already joined. Y'all, thank you so much. I cannot wait for us to get started for August. For September. I will be live again tomorrow doing something, not quite sure. I've got a sunflower. I've got a football. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. All right, ladies. Thank you. Now let me see if I can end this.